Hey yo, Sean. Mike looks louder than the game anyway. I've actually got it audible for once. Yo, put the Sean back on. It could be a comm, I didn't look at the top. Maybe it wasn't on this. Wow, there's a 12. That's like the same thing as the Sean, really. Or at least very similar. I've got a big old pistachio croissant here and I want to eat it, so I'm going to be muting periodically. I got it from the local bakery. There we go, tore the bag so I can eat it without taking it out of the bag. Damn, pistachio is kind of nice, not gonna lie. Crouching hit, a little bit easier. X flat against Hugo. This used to be meta. It might still be. It's not like I see this matchup frequently. Mid-air X flat, I think is safe as an air to air, even if it's parried. I could be wrong. It is less damage if it hits an airborne opponent, though. I think you have exactly one way to combo it down on the ground. Hello, hello. Which is close medium kick, super jump, cancel, super, like that. You know, he didn't even punish it. I think he went for ultra throw. That's the only reason I can think of that you would get a fadeaway hard kick. Stand hard kick is a wonderfully bad button, but now we've got UM moment 38 for the first time it's ever done anything in the history of the game. Stand light kick was interesting there. Most of 12's buttons have some kind of niche use. Regular throw. Oh, back. Oh, what a catch. That was good recognition. He saw I got the mid-air hit and he super canceled. Or he just supered, I'm not sure. The recovery of that move is so non-existent, they come out at almost the same time. You can super cancel it though. Yeah, it's really early. I work graveyards, so I'm awake at this time most of the time. It appears to be some a-cho Street Fighter 3 third strike. Ooh, nice EX Lariat. You actually have more EX with this super than any other super for Hugo. Which is very inconsequential. It's basically the same as having Super 3. EX Clap is an afterthought, EX Lariat is useful in very specific scenarios. Sean! And he hit the ball. Sean gets a teeny tiny bit of meter when he lands the ball hit. I think it'll never land on its own, you have to steer it onto the opponent's head. The roundhouse is probably pretty hard for Hugo to punish. Unless he like blocks it point blank or something. Sean has the worst Shoto low roundhouse in the game. Which is probably not surprising. That's actually, there's a hard counter to it, but it's very tricky if you're not ready for it. The cancels to, whoa, he parried 3 times. It's 3 parries. But he did it so immediate that only the second and third hit connected. Quite surprising, actually. Would have been a sick way to set up a 360. But I wonder if the Hugo also expected for it to be 3 hits. I say 2 Sean. This is usually regarded as the worst one. Hugo parried the low medium punch and then just waited. I think he was anticipating a super cancel. Whoa, that's not an A tier. Close roundhouse has the most hit stun and block stun of your cancels, so it's the one that sets up. Ooh, nice anti-air TC. It's the one that sets up the tackle cancels the best. You can just press on a tackle cancel though. You can also OS a parry. Probably the most dangerous thing Sean can do, but it's also the most committal, is to do an anti-tackle and then DP. Nice red. EXDP. That's probably a punish, yeah. Not even that much damage on that on Hugo's health bar. The combos into it can be kind of strong. That should have been super cancelled. The low parry into low forward. I'm sure it would have comboed from that range. Low forward moves you forward. Second hit only towards heavy punch. Oh, that can be hard to react to. I certainly eat it all the time. No invincibility on Sean's roll. Ooh, EX Lariat normally picks up there. It's really picky. Did he get it? That's not a combo. Bullshit. I don't believe it. EX wheel kick is reaction parryable, but Hugo did not react. So play hard kick, very common strategy against Hugo players. It's kind of like a loose instant overhead. Look at that. So when Sean tackles at you like that, you can OS a parry and then do a throw. And if he fakes it, you throw him. And if he fakes it and throws you, you tech it if you're not in time. And if he doesn't fake it, you parry and throw him. You can actually SGGK it. You can OS a parry and then SGGK a button and do a throw. Anyway, it's very easy for Sean to do and very hard to counter, so most of the time it'll slip through the cracks. Whoa! Not a very good punish. Pretty demonic round. It looked like Sean did an EX move there. He slipped over to Super 3. I mean Super 1. Round start Super 1. Oh, it didn't even fucking work. Oh, he went for the red parry on the EX machine gun blow. That's relatively high risk, but also high reward. No, I have no idea who these players are. Mysterious to me as well. That's one frame parryable post freeze. Very difficult to do. Red parry. Beautiful. Oh well, so much for that. When you're good but you're a Sean player. Necro. They're doing King of the Hill, yeah. They might be tracking it in some way. That part I'm not sure of.
Are you ready? Go!
Dudley not so good at punishing in that kind of scenario. If close, if Stamina doesn't hit, it's hard to hit anything. Hi. Nice simple punish. Necro super punishes are not too expensive because the super meter is so short. You get it back pretty quick. This is at a Japanese arcade. It's not live footage, it's from 2022.
Are you ready? Go!
That kind of delayed low roundhouse that he made Hugo land into is actually very strong because it catches people in the recovery of their parry frequently. Yes, this arcade is now dead. I'm probably the best I've ever been in my whole life. I love my job. I'm making lots of money. My friends are all doing well. My friends are mostly doing well. I got the day off. I've been enjoying all the stuff I've been making for YouTube lately. It's been very easy to make and people have been very receptive of it. What else is going well? I feel like there's some other things that are nice. My relationships online are doing pretty well. A little bit, there's been a girl I've been kind of interested in. We've been mutually interested in, but I don't know if it's going to go anywhere.
Let's fight like gentlemen. Prepare to strike. Now.
He went to block. Block into red parry is easier than just doing red parry all the way. Unfortunately, he blocked too long. Yeah, we have X days off every year. Paid time off. I haven't taken any yet. No, I've taken one. I had that horrible thing cut off of my tongue. Wow, started HRT. Congratulations.
Final round. Go for it.
Dudley Super is 1 frame post freeze to get the parry, and the red parry's 2 frames. And just with Dudley Super, because the hits are so close together, I find that you can almost always just like tap forward, and however you time it, you get the red parry. I get it more often than I don't.
You win. Are you ready? Go.
I don't play Necro, but it must be so satisfying landing back medium kick to medium spinning hook. That's just a satisfying looking combo. There's nothing in particular about it. How the fuck were you playing Oro and you didn't know Close Strong was an anti-air? Are you kidding me? Is this your first day playing Third Strike?
Gutter trash. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's actually quite a bad anti-air because of the proximity. However, option select parry into Close Strong is one of the best anti-airs in the game. The addition of the parry helps it beat air normals and also makes it more reliably getting the close version. Close Strong by itself can be situationally good, for example, if they neutral jump or if you dash under them or something like that. Close Strong is like one of the best normals in the game. Just chilling there in Oro's kit. It's honestly like a top 10 normal. Oh, of course. Close Strong 2 hits into EX Super Cancel is a fine way to do it. You can also do Close Strong 2 hits or Close Strong 1 hit, and to walk forward Close Strong into EX Super Cancel. There's some other ones depending on who you're fighting. That one's very tricky to red parry, especially because, or just a parry post freeze. The window is very small. I don't know how long it is. It's probably like 1 frame post freeze or 2 frames post freeze. But not only that, but Hugo can move the window. He can change the timing of the super. Just moves the entire parry window. Hugo does not really have a good anti-air button. Close jab is probably the best one, or just jab, I guess. But anti-air parry does work for him. Crouch high punch is quite bad. That was brave to challenge like that. If Hugo runs at all, he's not invincible. I think I remember years ago a guy making a video on how to beat stun gun headbutt with all characters. And he observed that Hugo had the hardest time getting out of it. Hugo doesn't really have a good button for hitting Alex on the way down. Jab works, but it's kind of picky compared to a lot of other characters where the timing is more free. I don't know what the fuck that was. Unparryable. Really nice play by the Hugo.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I remember someone once saying that this is the only matchup where towards side punch does something. That's not entirely true, but it's mostly true. It's probably the only matchup where you can push towards hard punch and neutral and not die for it. Yeah, I used that shit today. Oh no! Yeah, it's not too bad of a situation if the opponent parries it, or as he can still do various things. First of all, he can just super jump cancel. And it's pretty hard to stop him from doing that because he can jump in 3 different directions and he can super jump cancel either hit. He can also do the second hit super jump cancel on reaction to your second parry. Very tricky, actually. Okay. You can actually clap into that. I thought doing the clap into it was stronger, but he didn't do it for whatever reason. It has quite a lot of scaling to the super, but I thought the combo overall was stronger. The clap might not be super consistent. Ooh, did he all combo? Yep, that all comboed. That's nice. The ultra throw into clap into shoot down backbreaker is kind of picky and situationally impossible depending on screen position. But clap into super 2. Oh, that's embarrassing. Hugo's a pretty mediocre character here and there. This super just kills, yeah. You can actually get a bunch of claps there if you want. Yeah, that would be pretty good. That does work. I can see it now. Ultra throw, EX clap, super 2 cancel. Grappler with an invincible reversal when Lily is right there with 3 of them. When Lily's right there with 1 of them. Lily's level 1 is quite decent. It's pretty fast and it is invincible. Nice combo. Yep. I saw recently the breakdown of someone posted the breakdown of modern character selection, and Lily was the only character I think with over half of all players playing on modern, and only at like master and above was she below 50% modern usage. I think Lily is one of the best modern users, but I don't think modern Lily is as good as classic Lily. So I was surprised to see those numbers. Hi. 77. Oh, that, did you see that was a air down hard punch just beat a low medium punch by Necro? It must be hard saying sub to me when I never stream anymore. Yeah, I think Lily has, especially with the most recent buff to her her down medium kick route, Lily basically loses nothing but damage. Medium kick is not really a super useful neutral button. It's only used for like her drive rush stuff. Stand hard kick is not a great neutral button. Overhead is there. It's better to have it than not have it. But and all of Lily's special moves can be done manually. She has no input overlap, so you don't need to use the special move button for any of them, which means they always do their full damage. Whoa! Your routes are worse though. Yes, I probably will be playing Classic Maple Story. I'm sorry. That was a damn good round.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I haven't seen anyone play Lily in a long freaking time. I don't know what they should do to her if they, like, next patch. I feel like she's balanced. She's just like, I don't know. Any tool they give her sounds kind of scary. Maybe it's okay if she's just a little mediocre. Maybe they could just buff her damage a smidgy. Her damage doesn't even feel low. I don't know what the fuck. Her routes feel a little stiff, but she's a grappler, so what do you expect? It'd be neat if you could save Lily's wind, but it doesn't. I can't think of a way you could have that work, because she still needs to be able to do all versions of her moves. He could have EX lariated there. Probably chose not to. I like the way all Lily's normals work now. T-Hawk was never considered saucy at any point. I'm just going to reveal it. I made a Bad Balance T-Hawk for Street Fighter 4. I scripted the whole thing. It's about 50% recorded. And I just got distracted before making it. There's about 80% of a Bad Balance T-Hawk produced. Just chilling on my hard drive. Yes, he's very underwhelming. His kit works, it's just his mix-up is so pure that it sucks up all his design space. Does that make sense? Like, he's just... Because when he's next to you, he can always do one of two things, and it'll work. They couldn't make those two things good. You know what I mean? I don't know a damn thing about T-Hawk and Alpha 3. Lily's fundamental purpose is to be a T-Hawk that functions. And I was going to have that at the end of the video. Showing the way that Lily just takes T-Hawk's kit and salvages it into something cool. If you look at Lily in the scope of Street Fighter 6, she's not too impressive as a punish. But if you look at Lily in the scope of T-Hawk, she is a fucking master-kind, wonder-kind of game design. His normals are unfortunately, T-Hawk's normals are unfortunately a pretty faithful recreation of Street Fighter 2. Where they were, you know. Urien is pretty tall. He got that high connect, jump, medium kick, cross up. Try to car throw him on landing. Oh, what a funny little interaction. I think Ryu blocked the hit of the mirror there. He moved in a really strange way, but I didn't hear the block sound. Went for tackle, tackle, tackle. Urien is such a fun character to watch. Ryu as well. Ending Walker's so fucking good. I think that when I watch him. He's so good. The landing headbutt was very smart. Didn't work though. The cross up, I think. It's probably better to just block there, I'm not sure. Not difficult. It was the EX mirror, so as long as Necro stayed crouching, he would duck under it, but Urien has a lot of really annoying things he can do about that. It's a fair matchup though, just so we're clear. I don't even know at all who's considered better in it. Like, it's like 5-5-ish. It could just be a clean 5-5. Necro's usually considered to be a worse character than Urien, but his kit does work here. And he has some decent options versus the mirror. That was nice. I was at the store the other day, and they had sour gummy worms, and I bought them. They were half off. Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers Mini. I paid $1. Fierce Punish. This is an endorsement of Trolley Sourbright Crawler. I will be endorsing them right now. They're yummy. Everyone go get your sour worms. They're not paying me to say that. I'll do it for free. Beautiful. I love watching Yang get dizzies. I love dizzies. Any fighting game, I love dizzies. Bro didn't even juggle. Urien has one of the most even matchup spreads in the whole game. His kit is very fair to fight until you get to Mirror, and then Mirror is very unfair to fight, and that's true for pretty much every character. Everyone gets owned by Mirror, and everyone can fight Urien until he's got Mirror. I put chocolate in the fridge before eating it because I like letting it melt in my mouth, and it takes longer to melt if it's cold. That's my little secret. I've never tried eating cold gummy, but it's probably pretty decent for entirely unrelated reasons. That's a punish. Urien has quite a lot of recovery after the knee drop. I think he probably could have got away with not spending that, but I understand why he would spend it. The screen position was very good, and Urien was on the ropes. Ryu gets this meter pretty fast. Ooh, this is looking pretty scary. Oh, the EX mirror? Yeah, smart. That can backfire. That time it worked quite well. He got the mid-air hit. Didn't matter, I don't think. Mid-air hit crouch hard punch is JP3 instead of JP2 for Urien. It's the little thing you need to know when you're playing him. Every Urien player knows it. Nice punish. Ryu fought his way out of that really well. Oh, he's got better and better. He released early there. Urien probably got hit meshing an EX mirror. Hard to say. You want to like try for an OS like wake up parry and then do the EX mirror if they didn't do it right away. But no matter when you try to input the EX mirror, there's always going to be a moment where you can eat a Denjin while inputting the super. If it's a true meaty Denjin, EX mirror won't save you. He stood into it. If you actually stand block Ryu's Tatsu, it's punishable on block, generally. Alright, that was very awkward by both players. If you're caught crouch blocking, Ryu will go over your head with his Tatsu, and punishing it is actually pretty tricky. Difficulty varies by character. I think there was a little bit more juggling there. It was pretty brutal though. Yeah. It's been me.
Alright, that's cool. Final round. Engage.
Very nice confirm. I think that's safe. The point blank EX fireball on block. I think for Ken it's not, but for you it is. They're both safe on parry, but Ryu's has more block stun.
You win. Are you ready?
Every game after this, Kenzie X Fireball doesn't knock down. It feels too similar to Ryu's in this game. Ryu's is a little bit better, but not way better. It's been a long time since I had sour candy. I only got this one because it was in the clearance section. I didn't even look at what's wrong with it. Packaging's not damaged. Could be expired, I have no idea. Then look. Yellow. Best by March 2026. We're still good. He was the only one there, so they weren't phasing it out or anything.
Final round. Engage.
I think Sour Skittles are the best, bar none. But Trolley Sour Bright Crawler Eggs and Mike and Ike Sours are both pretty strong. Mike and Ike's are very mid. They're okay. Mike and Ike Sours are really good though.
Now. Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, that was unsafe. Yun could have gotten for that. I'm all done eating my sour candy. It's funny how rarely people parry and punish Close Fierce Meaty by Yun. It's really the only Meaty that makes you parry twice.
Are you ready? Go.
That Yun does. Every other multi-hit Meaty he does, like, you can just get away with one parry. Oh, the re-corner. That was probably optimal. Is that optimal? I have no idea what. What a punish! That's hard to do. Combo? Combo. Oh, well, some of a combo. The sandpaper experience of Sour Skittles is part of the charm. It's part of the experience. I don't know.
Now. Are you ready? Go.
I once ate 2 movie theater boxes of Sour Skittles in like one sitting, and the next, my tongue was really hurting by the end of it, my gums, and the next day like a layer of my tongue peeled off. Just wanted you guys to know that. I'm happy to report that I have no lasting damages. The one low short into low parry mashing. Oh, might hit? It did hit. I wasn't really sure if it would or not. That was a nice comeback. Young got caught with his pants down right at the end there. Yeah, I molted. See how that low medium kick was parried? That's the annoying thing about Yun. He cancelled to Gene, which is safe. But everything you do as Yun is like very committal. He's a good character. He's the best character in the game, maybe. But if you're not dead sure you're getting a punish, it's scary to go into things like Zusha Ho-Ho.
Final round. Now.
Jump jab. Sometimes Yun does that because it's the first hit of his RTC. Nice. I think Yun has a few more TCs than Yang does, and I always thought that was kind of weird. They have different ones, but Yun has more. You think that they would try and keep them... Whoa, rare footage of the light kick TC. You think they would try and keep both of them to have the same number. They have a couple shared ones, I think. The medium punch one is shared. I wanted to say there was another one that was shared, but I can't think of what it would be. Maybe they only share one. Even the medium punch TC has slightly different hitboxes, and maybe different damage too. Because it uses a normal version of their palm, and their palms are different. Nice. Beautiful round. This is Necro's hardest matchup.
Are you ready? Go.
No. Probably a combo here? No, he didn't get it. It was a crouching hit. Nice. That's like the KO ender almost. Nice. I'm privileged. I haven't been into a Smartin final in a little bit. Every now and then I just wander into one because there's one close to my, ooh. This close medium kick, super jump, cancel super. That's a beefy starter. Look at all this damage. You guys see that? Did everyone see that? Time out. Let's go back and look at it. That close medium kick is the first hit he landed in the round. I just wanted to bring that up so you guys could look at the health bar. It's not like Necro's a low health character either. He's like average. He just took 70% from like an anti-air close medium kick, super jump, cancel super. From mid-screen. That's pretty funny. I didn't know that either, but I'm not surprised. It's like a KOF starter when the opponent's running into the corner and you jump and do like a air TC coming down. A big fighting game guy. There's a lot of different ways to interpret that question. Am I big in the FGC? Not really. Am I a little fat? Yes. Do I like a lot of different fighting games? Also yes. Ooh, another super jump cancel super. Yum. Yun's kind of cheap. I like the Street Fighter series and also the KOF series. And every now and then I play Mortal Kombat games. That's the lion's share of it. Every now and then I do like a random fringe fighting game too. But it's usually those three. Casually, King of Fighters is probably my favorite fighting game series to play as a series. But I'm not very good at it. I'm much better at Street Fighter. I mean, I'm like way better than the layman at King of Fighters. But I'm probably only like half as good as I am at Street Fighter. Oh, our video ended. We'll have to load up another one.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. I got the picture. Let's fight like gentlemen. Are you ready? Go.
I think I almost like King of Fighters more because I'm not as good at it. It feels like I have to use my brain a lot more.
Fighters ready. Engage.
But because I'm not as good at it, I don't want to make like tutorial videos and stuff for it. Was it a back jab? What are these videos of? This is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Japanese arcade footage from 2022.
You win.
You probably think I'm holding up this whole channel by myself, a-cho's channel, but I'll have you know that this video has 520 views, which means there's 519 other people like me. Nice. You don't see a non-EX machine gun blow that much, except in juggles. It's kind of funny to see it. KOF's mechanics are extremely strong. I will die on that hill. Red parry, beautiful. Yeah, KOF 15 is a really fucking good game.
Prepare to strike. Now.
There's certain characters I just love watching. I watch all the Tempo Never Sleeps for that. I hope it doesn't die because of Garo. See the wolves. Is it actually Garo or did I just call it Garo? I mean, obviously it's City of the Wolves. Obviously it's Fatal Fury. Is Garo part of the title in any way? Is it Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves? Is it just City of the Wolves? Nothing else?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Fatal Fury. Oh, he jumped out of that Lemon House. Looked kind of weird. See how Pink Dudley tried to do an A-tier crouch fierce and did it really early. And because of that, even when White Dudley came down with a button, he wasn't there in time
Fighters ready. Engage.
for the punish. Jab. Light almost do such low damage in this game. Wow, the post above you just said that. Legend of the Hungry Wolf or something. That's technically correct. It was the third attempt.
Final round. Go for it.
No, it didn't combo. It looked like the jab version of the super, but even with the heavy version, I'm going to show it a combo. It's funny that Dudley Super has 3 different versions. Fortunately, they all work after his overhead stuff.
You win.
So when you piano, it doesn't matter which one you get.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Same with a few of his other random links. Dudley actually has a ton of links, but only a few of them see common use. The overhead is one of the most common ones. He's got a few like TC links too. Do a few hits of TC, then link super. Well, throw is the safest thing to do after a parry. Anyone's game? Oh, what a red! That's very strong anti-necro technology. Demonstrates a lot of experience.
Strike. Now.
The red low parry on the second hit of drill. It's better to red parry drill than to just parry it, because the first parry changes Necro's trajectory quite a lot. Okay, that was a punish, I'm pretty sure. Oof. Wake up back short and it worked. Anyone's game again. I think I usually like Dudley here, but it's hard to call. No, I love Necro. As soon as the life bar is no longer visible, Necro's the best character in the game. Not true.
Now.
Okay. Oh, these... He can confirm those into super. He missed both of them. Back medium punch, rock confirm super. Oh, low strong just got beat. It's got a good hitbox. The hitbox is not great. That was frame 1 airborne. I saw that. I see Necro. He didn't super cancel? Are you fucking kidding me? What are you saving it for? Oh, he could win. Yeah. I don't even know if he was down. He wasn't ready to punish. He couldn't have... Maybe he could have drilled straight down, the heavy drill. I have no idea.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I still haven't been watching that much City of the Wolves. I still haven't bought it. I don't even know the mechanics yet, so when I watch it, I can't really tell what's going on. I see something akin to a drive rush, and I see something akin to a drive impact. And I've had people tell me it basically stole several mechanics from Street Fighter 6. That combo's so goofy. Necro gets it on like 3 characters, and it's like crazy precise. Dudley gets it on like half the cast or more. He gets versions of it on everyone, and it's just beefy as hell. It's a lot easier. Okay. Looking good. Beautiful.
Final round. Now.
The combos are quite pretty. I was very afraid when Street Fighter 6 launched that Drive Impact would be a nothing burger mechanic. I was not certain, but I was thinking it was likely when I originally heard it described and saw it in trailers and stuff. That it would be just useful in low-level play, but terrible in high-level play. But there's a lot of little ways that Drive Impact remains relevant at all skill levels. What? I remember seeing some posts. Someone was telling me about there was like a rev blow as the drive impact, right? There's like a setup like that for that. The guy was complaining about the setup had a very specific and difficult counter and was extremely brainless to do. Did it actually ship out? Yep. Didn't go for the red. And he was complaining about the what's the word? The difference, I guess, of the mental tax. Between the guy having to do it and the guy having to counter it. There's got to be a good way to describe that, but I've only failed at it. That concept is in any fighting game. I think it's true for low-level play with grapplers. In Street Fighter, for example. Red parry. Nice, this should kill. Grapplers, what they're trying to do in low-level play is fairly straightforward, and then countering it is rather difficult. It requires a lot more presence of mind from the guy trying to play defense than the guy trying to play offense. If that makes sense. Okay. The dizzy. Brutal. I would have killed him with the tongue. You get dizzy with a character with no health left, you gotta lick him to death. It's a choke by the Necro player. I wonder how many hits of tongue combo. Is it like 2 or 3? I actually don't know. I don't even know if the hits combo to each other. Ken's taunt, the 2 hits don't combo. Beautiful. Still very winnable for the Necro. Now looking a lot worse. Now he's cornered. Still Still winnable. Still winnable, still winnable. His low strong was too early. Nice confirm. Back medium punch, low confirm super. That was nice.
Are you ready? Go.
I made a tweet that I was quite proud of years ago, where I said I was not afraid of the what was the tweet? I said I was not afraid of the platinum Ken, but I am afraid of the silver Ken. Ooh, nice parry. It doesn't apply to drive impact, but I feel like it's kind of the same concept. Nice.
You win. Now. Prepare to strike. Now.
The skill ceiling in Street Fighter 3 is so high that if you're better than someone, you'll probably just murder them. But getting parries against a low-level player is ironically much harder than getting parries against a high-level player. Because low-level players, you have no idea what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. The better you get, the more predictable you become. Nice. Good time to universal overhead. Would have been safe on block too because of the range. That sounds nice to watch. Maybe I should put it on. Oh, cool juggle here? No, it's not a juggle. Throw is a JP0 juggle state for Necro, of which there are only a few in the game. Very, very rare. Almost all launches inflict JP.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Who uploaded it? Is there commentary? Will I get in trouble by rebroadcasting the archive? Nice.
Prepare to strike. Now.
On the way up, jump medium punch. That's funny. He was probably minus for landing that, but the surprise value is very high. Commentators were French. Okay, yeah. I think we can just call it an English restream. Get away with it. Oh, his TC. He fucked it up. It's supposed to be low, back light kick, or neutral medium punch. 5 medium punch. It's so annoying for that TC that you have to let go of back. You watch Necro players fuck it up all over the place. He did a walk-in. Good presence of mind. It's very scary to do stuff like that in this game. Oh, it's over. That electricity can hit depending on the matchup and distance and whatnot. Cute little combo. You can juggle with anything there. Anything fast enough.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Give me the link. Where's our King of Fighters 15 action? Oh, that Kane combo, it didn't combo that time. I used to think Alex was ass, and I still think Alex is ass. But I understand why people play him in this game now. I don't think he's hopeless in any matchup. Nice parries. It's Sefric. Sefric, I'm making another Omega Attic Knights video. It's been a long time. Someone said make one for Elena because she's coming out soon, and I was just like, eh. Okay. So, I've scripted it for the most part. Yeah, you see I had the game open or whatever. It's been a long time since I played it, but the resources are much better for Omega than they used to be, in no small part because of Spab. I also used to play Elena, so, you know. She probably has the most annoying input overlap of any character in the whole game. That's not, I don't know for that for sure. Her input overlap is so irritating. Because she's got it with her motion for Link's Tails, DP plus punch. And she also has a quarter circle forward punch super. So you can't do DP, you can't do crouching DP motions, and you can't do super motions. So doing crouching button into that Link's Tail without getting super is a pain in the ass. You can just link it. I mean, I could just copy it at this point. Whoa! Why would you do that? Did he ask you to do that? Sefric pulled the trigger. Yeah, that's no... Oh, man, I told him to put it in everything. Well, I'm glad that you do mod work occasionally, even if this time, the one time I've seen you do mod work in forever, it fucking sucked. But I'm still glad to see it. Anyway, we'll watch that once this video's over. E.T. I think he played a really funny team in KOF 13, and I remember watching it. It wasn't a funny team, but I think it was a funny character. SF1? I've only played SF1 like one time. That was easy. Did you successfully throw any Hadokens? I like couldn't do it, and then someone told me the trick, and it's not that bad, right? It's like you have to negative edge the special moves. Something like that. At least one of them Meitenkun Ash players. I swear 80% of Meitenkun players also play Ash. All three special moves consistently. Every now and then I go out and bust out some Championship Edition. I don't play against humans. I just go through arcade mode. It's a really fun game. It's unbelievably simple, but it's not brainless. But you know, you pick Ryu and your goal is just throw Hadokens. And by God, it works. Cursed. Very safe by the Necro just now. Judgment in this game? Judgment in this game is... It's random, but it's based on your rank / score. The person with the higher rank and score is more likely to win it. If memory serves. Ugh. You said that game is ass, and I suddenly pictured Tattoo Assassin. Someone tweeted footage from that game the other day, and I saw it. I was pointing at my screen like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, hey, it's that. It's that. It's the worst fighting game ever made. KOF 11 is a really interesting game. quite great. Unfortunate if you don't like Oswald. But the rest of the game is really cool.
You win.
Which Fatal Fury? Like 1, 2, and 3?
Ready? Go.
How many Fatal Furies are there? I don't even know. No, I have not played the new one. Yes, people shit on 12 really hard at release. It was a major disappointment for pretty much everyone. People really hated the counter hit combo mechanic. People really hated the zooming on and off camera. People really hated the lack of teams. They hated the simplified supers. What else? The small roster was very disliked.
Strike. Now.
Those are some things off the top of my head. And I think the balance was considered quite bad. I think Mature was really good. It was like really, really disliked. The anticipation for the release was really big. It was supposed to be like the Street Fighter 4 of King of Fighters. People thought it would like, you know, it would be like the huge game for the series, and then it sucked. And the King of Fighters 13 basically was the best game ever, not too long after that. Yeah, characters had simplified movesets. Yeah, another thing wrong with it. It was 12. The camera zooms in when you're when the characters are close together. I thought it was the first fighting game to do something like that, and then someone pointed out that there was like a couple other fighting games that did that, but they just did it much more seamlessly, so I never noticed it. It's really glaringly obvious in 12. It's a very awkward transition.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I remember when they took away Ralph's command grab and gave him a command normal, and people debated on whether it was an upgrade or a downgrade or a side grade. A funny memory.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Love that combo. Oh, beautiful. Caught Dudley trying to build meter, I think.
Are you ready? Go.
Juggling into the overhead is whack. No, how did someone find out I'm thick as hell?
Round. Go for it.
GG, thanks for stream. I'm not even going anywhere. Oh, the toe is gone. I'll just wait for
Prepare to strike.
playing Elena before I look at anything she has. All I know right now is she's got a command dash, and some of her special moves can only be done out of the command dash. Which sounds okay. I've played characters like that before. Can be fun.
Fighters ready. Engage.
It would be so funny if Elena came out and she was the best character in the game and her healing was extremely cancerous.
You win.
And then they announced Elena as the guest character for City of the Wolves, and then healing is in that game and it's busted. And then Tekken 8 DLC Wave 3 or whatever. I don't want it, I just think it would be funny. Wow, that hitbox. Yang was definitely minus after that dive kick connected. Unfortunate.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Healing is only interesting in the sense of an opportunity cost. That's the thing that was... It wasn't missing from Street Fighter 4, but it was definitely not felt. Imagine if you get a combo and the only chances you have to heal are by deliberately not doing the combo. Something like that.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Will we ever get a canon reason that what the hell Akuma was doing in the Tekken verse? What the fuck the debt he owed? Elena and Akuma are friends, yes. Elena has the power to be friends with anyone. It's nothing about Akuma, it's something about Elena. He saved Kazumi. I knew he owed Kazumi, but I didn't know I didn't know he knew.
Now.
I thought it just wasn't addressed. No, I thought he was in debt to her, yeah. It's so weird that they like built it into the story. I'm here for it though.
Go for it.
He seems to like onigiri. Nice traditional guy. What a parry, what a punish. Oh, he dropped it. Not punish though. Health healing. I know what you mean, but it's funny to read. Nice.
You win.
Remember that ending that Lee had in Tekken 5? Where he just strapped Kazuya, Heihachi, and Jin to the a rocket ship and then just sent it into space? He had the right idea. Oh, was it Heihachi who sent them into space? Tekken 6. Yeah, Heihachi did it, and Jinpachi was on the rocket ship, wasn't it? And I think Lee was just in the cutscene. He landed. Why would Heihachi do this? Isn't that his adopted son? Why are there so damn many Mishimas? I don't even know a damn thing about Reina at all, lore-wise, and she seems to be a Mishima too.
Now.
I saw footage of Tekken, I saw Reina, she did an electric. I was like, oh shit. Oh, it's Lee's ending and Heihachi's in it. Look, all I know is they should launch the Devil Gene characters into space. It's the right idea. Now someone's going to come in the chat and say that actually Jinpachi didn't have the Devil Gene. The Devil Gene is what allows you to electric. Can't be true.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Can't bear's electric now. I had a sick plan. I thought it was so good. After they killed off Heihachi, I was like, they should keep Panda as the bear and give Kuma Heihachi's exact moveset. Then they brought Heihachi back, so whatever. But it was a sick idea for like 2 seconds.
Go.
I mean, there's a certain level of ridiculousness in the entire storyline of Tekken. So you might call the whole cast joke characters. But sometimes the game plays it straight and sometimes it doesn't.
You win. Now,
Let's fight like gentlemen.
are you ready? Go.
Look at all that damage. Has Heihachi died 3 times? Am I counting right? He got chucked into a volcano twice, and then also exploded. By a bunch of, jacks or whatever.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Beautiful.
You win.
You have no dignity.
Fighters ready. Engage.
The Waffle House stage is going to be so fucking fire. I really believe it's going to happen. I've been seeing the Harada tweets. It looks like he's on board, that's all I'm going to say.
Gutter trash.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's probably not good publicity for Waffle House. Ooh, that was a great whip punish. Love to see those Bedford cancels work out. Oh, brutal. It's over. Put down the stick. Oh, brutal. That might have chipped with the first hit.
You win.
I think so.
No dignity. Let's fight like gentlemen.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Do they still have, like, stages with no walls in Tekken 8? I feel like every time I see them people play that game, there's stages with walls. Whenever I used to play as a kid, I used to always pick the stages with no walls. I didn't like walls. Didn't want to learn wall combos. Now I think I would like them.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Wasn't there like a Dark Resurrection stage with penguins? Wasn't there a Tekken 6 stage with sheep? What are the very beloved Tekken stages?
Final round. Go.
That was nice. Oh, split punish. Crouch jab into super. Necro's got that Billy crouch jab. Got that Billy low A. Oh, it was such a good response.
You win.
Tekken 7 has a Walking Dead stage. I believe it.
Like gentlemen.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I suddenly wondered to myself if Street Fighter had any extremely beloved stages, and all I can think are extremely hated ones. I wondered to myself what the beloved stages in 5 were, and I instantly thought of the airplane, which I think people just disliked. I liked it. Or the beach, which people also just disliked. This game, all the stages are fine, they're serviceable. There's a couple that people like a little bit. No one really seems to have a strong opinion on any of them. Street Fighter 4, I think a lot of people like the solar eclipse. That was very popular. Yeah, we kind of just do like